Good morning, everybody. Thank you for tuning into my channel called Take Heed to the Message with Abang Awan. That's my stage name. So now this morning I released a reel saying son husbands, right? And I released two. So today is the third one, and we're going to close with this one because I was so surprised at the comments that we received. You know what I'm saying? I was surprised at the comments that I saw on my Instagram page. But we're going to get into it because I'm going to give some corrections. And at the end, if you don't like my content, you can unfollow me. Okay? I'm not here for y'all to be liking everything I say. You understand? But I'm here for you to understand there's a correction that needs to be made. Okay? And when you do foolery and I see it, I'm going to call you on it. We're not going to blame nobody else but who was in the situation. We're not going to blame any men that were standing at the door of this restaurant. We are not. We're going to blame who was in the situation, okay? We're going to blame the 360. We're not going to blame nobody else but the 360 in this situation because that's what y'all do. Anytime you see some men around, you blame all the men. Oh, they could have done something. Now, remember, everybody got to understand this is probably the ghetto and this is Chicago. So everybody do not have heart. And when you a certain age, you're not going to go and be fighting a fight that's not yours, okay? Most of those black men that was in that line was older black men. And this young man who had the dreadlocks, he looked like he was on demon time, okay? Yes, I said it. May his soul rest in peace wherever he went, but he was on demon time, okay, when all this nonsense happened. And the mama was on demon time too. Now, let's get to the correction. Before we start, if you like my content, you can press the like button, okay? You can press the like button. You can follow me if you like my content. If you don't like my content, you can leave. That's okay. I'm not holding you. Let's get into the nitty gritty. Son husbands, this is why I tell y'all, this is exactly what I say all the time. Be careful who you have children with. Your first of all, the baby mama can lead the child to glory, or she can lead the child to destruction. She can lead him to be nonsense, or she can lead him to be a titan. This is what I always tell y'all. Women are the design of whatever the child will be. She is the benefactor. She is the architect of whatever the child will be. I keep saying that. Nobody believes me, but this is the prime example right here. Okay? I'm only blaming the 360. I'm not blaming nobody else that was in that restaurant because this all started because of some words. Anybody remember when you were young and you was in kindergarten, you used to come home and your mama, somebody say something about your sneakers? That's, oh, you got Mickey sneakers on. Okay, you was proud to wear those sneakers, but somebody said you got Mickey sneakers on. So now you went home to your mama. You told your mama what happened. Your mama told you, baby, those are just words. Don't worry about what people say. They talked about Jesus Christ. How many people was told that when they was young? Because I know I was. I was told that. Okay, if somebody talking about your mama or they saying some bad words to you, mama said to you, don't worry about what they say. They talked about Jesus Christ. So we're going to get it in today. We're going to get it in. So now the mama had a window of opportunity to get out of that situation. Anybody seen that video? Anybody seen the video? Mama had an opportunity to get out of that situation. Okay, and this is the truth. All of y'all sitting up there talking about, oh, that's mama. Mama, nobody does anything to mama. Okay, that's right. And I believe you. I believe you. I grew up in the hood, so I understand. I grew up in the project, so I understand that you're not going to let anybody talk bad about mama because mama is gold. Even if mama was a crack fiend, you're not going to let nobody talk about mama. Okay? I know. But the fact still remains is that mama had a way to get out of that nonsense. When they started doing that chit chat, talking to each other, saying foolery to each other, mama could have just left. Because that fool that was in there with those dreadlocks, he would not have been there all the while. Okay? This was a niggery moment. A niggery moment. That's what it was. Now this young boy who's 14 is going to be sold down the river. And y'all know the judge going to make an example out of him. Because that's what they do to our boys. They make an example out of them. But everybody like, oh, he was protecting mama. Who was protecting him? Who was protecting him? First of all, listen, if they was protecting mama, who was protecting him? If he was protecting mama, who was protecting him? Because mama is supposed to protect him. My husband reminded me of a situation that I had with my oldest son. I'm going to run this by y'all real quick. Somebody came to hurt me, right? And my son brought something from my closet. And I said to him, why did you bring this? He said, because I'm ready to fight, Mom. I said, no, we're not doing that. I snatched it from my son. And I was ready to go to war. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? This is what I'm saying. Who is protecting the child? Who protecting the child? That's what I'm talking about. Who's protecting the child? He protecting mama, but who's protecting him? Now this boy got sold down the river. You know he going to jail. Y'all sitting up there talking about, oh, it's self-defense. It's not. It's not. They ran the boy down after they shot, unalived him in the restaurant. After they gave him something in the restaurant, they gave him a piece in the restaurant and then gave him a piece outside. That's not self-defense. Some of y'all sitting up here got some fake law degrees. That's not self-defense. It is not. I'm tired of y'all doing nonsense. That doesn't make sense. And somebody gonna sit up there talking about this Chicago. Yes, let me share something with you. Every state got a ghetto. Every state got a ghetto. I was raised in a ghetto, but let me share something with you. It's a mindset, baby. It's a mindset. Just because you live in a ghetto don't mean you got to have that mindset. Oh, it's Chicago. Okay, it's Chicago. New Jersey, Newark. Okay? Down south, everybody got a ghetto. It's the mindset, baby. The person I feel bad for is not even the person that got unalived. It's not even him. It's not even him. I feel bad for his family. Yes. I feel bad for his family. Yes. I feel bad for the 14-year-old boy. That's who I feel bad for. That's who I feel bad for. The 14-year-old boy. That's who I feel bad for. And the boy who started all the rah-rah, the one with the dreads, I feel bad for his family. And if he have any children, I feel bad for them. But now this boy, they're going to charge him as an adult. This boy going to be in prison with some boys who probably know this cat. And they going to deal with him just on GP. They going to deal with him. And y'all talking about he did the right thing. He was protecting his mama. Okay. He was protecting his mama and lost his life at the same time. Some of y'all, I'm going to block y'all. Some of y'all going to get blocked on my Instagram. Some of y'all going to get blocked. Yes. Some of y'all going to get blocked. Because that was some nonsense y'all put in my comment section. Only a few of y'all had enough sense to say, that's not right. Only a few of y'all had enough sense to say that that's not right. This is why I say son husbands are dangerous. When we turn that firstborn son into a son husband, he think he's supposed to protect us at all costs. And I did it too. I'm not here trying to bash you. I done it too. To my oldest one, I did it too. But I had to break him down when he got a certain age and tell him no. Whatever happened, mama got to take care of it herself. You my baby and I love you. I don't want anything bad to happen to you. And that's our fault because we sit up there and tell these young boys, you the man of the house now. You the man of the house. That's what we tell them. Instead of telling them, you just a young man in this house. Cover them. Learn how to pray over your boys. What is going on here? Oh, because he's a male child. I'm quick to sacrifice him. He's a male child. This boy going to do time in jail. He going to do time in prison. And all y'all could say is that he was protecting mama. Son husbands. That's what it is. Son husbands. And the one with the dreadlocks, he was a son husband too. Because when he sat up there talking about, I swear on my grandma, I swear on my grandma. So that means his mama didn't raise him. That's what it means. That means his mama didn't raise him. That's what it means. Okay? That's what it means. The mama was nowhere to be around, and grandma, in her old age, raised this monster. Yes, I called him a monster. Because first of all, you ain't got no right to hit no woman like that. You gave this woman haymakers all in her face. You ain't got no right to hit no woman like that. I don't care what she said to you. I don't care what she said. You ain't had no right to hit her like that. And this is the thing that breaks my heart. All of y'all who was in my comment section talking about, oh yeah, sis. He did the right thing, sis. He did the right thing, sis. What right thing did he do? Even if he was in the street doing foolery. I was in the street doing foolery too at 14. He still have his life he can turn around. He still got time to turn his life around. But now he does not. Because y'all know the state gonna throw the book at him. Y'all sitting up here talking about it's self-defense. It is not self-defense. Because once they popped him in the restaurant and then chased him outside, he ran outside, they popped him again to make sure he was unalive. Don't come tell me nothing about, oh, he was protecting his mama. He lost his life at the same time. And when he get up in prison and get with some brother who got some common sense that he learned from his mistake, when he get with one of those brothers who learned from their mistakes and they put that young boy under his wing and say to him, you messed up. When the older one in the prison teach this young one, you messed up, he's going to understand that what he did was wrong. See, right now he was running on trying to save mama. That's what he was running on, trying to save mama. That's what he was running on. And every child think like that. They gotta save mama. But who is saving them? Who's saving them? If he gotta save mama, who's saving him? Anybody know what the mama should have done when the boy came in with the piece? I want to know, did anybody understand what could have happened? Only one person in my comment section on Instagram had this thing to say, and I agreed with them. Mama should have handled that business on her own. Yes. I don't agree with hurting nobody. I do not. I don't agree with hurting nobody. But mama should have handled that business on her own. When you even text this child or you called this child to come, when you called this child to come, all you did was burn this thing into a spiral. That's all you did. That's all you did. This all could have been stopped. When you and this idiot, this monster, that's what I'm gonna call him, and I don't care who mad about it, the one with the dreadlocks, this monster. Whew. When this monster was arguing with you, mama, you could have walked away. There was a window of opportunity to walk away because our pride won't let us. Our pride won't let us. He disrespected me. My pride won't let me walk away. Baby, if I tell you I have never been in that situation, I'm lying. I'm lying. I'm going to share something with y'all. I've never told this story on live before, but I'm going to share this with y'all. One day, I was in the restaurant, Chinese store, downtown Elizabeth on 2nd Street. Me and my son was about maybe 3 years old. And I was in the middle of a drug deal gone bad, okay? There was like 2 brothers in the Chinese store, okay? And it was a white cat. And they was arguing with each other, the 2 brothers, because the white cat always get drugs from this other cat. So they going back and forth about why he took his customer, okay? Sorry for the noise, the kids are woke. They going back and forth about how he took his customer. So the white guy's like, nah, I'm gonna go with him because his stuff is better. And I'm trying to grab my Chinese food at the same time with my son. So now he tell the guy, I'm just going. So after the one, he got the drugs from the other one, and he still stayed in it. The other drug dealer just shut the door. He shut the Chinese store. He was like, I'm gonna kill you and everybody in here. That's what he told the white guy. So this what happened. My son, I pushed him in the corner and I laid my body on top of my son. This is when my son was only 3. I laid my body on top of him. So now if this guy shoot us, he only gonna shoot me and my son will still be alive, right? Okay. This is when I was a teen, I did this mess. Okay, because I said my son gotta be saved, even if I get killed. I mean unalived. I gotta watch that word on Instagram and YouTube. So now, if it wasn't for my cousin, I'm not gonna mention his name. If it wasn't for my cousin coming by and seeing me and my son huddled in the corner, he bust in the Chinese store. He was like, nah, not that one. This one here, this is my family. She gotta get out of here. And he was like, well, do what it do, man. Do what it do. So he snatched me and my son and we got out of there. And I hugged my cousin so tight and I told him, thank you so much. He said, you better stop going in this Chinese store. You better go up to 3rd Street and get Chinese store from there because this one is the ghetto one. Don't go in here. And I stopped going to that Chinese store, but I made it out. You understand what I'm saying? I made it out of that Chinese store because it was my cousin. It was my cousin that saved me. Okay? Now, when I say my cousin, we lived in the hood. My cousin is used to stuff like that. So if you seen these older men that was in that line in that restaurant, they was not used to stuff like that. They was trying to get out of there. They was scared. And I don't blame them one bit. I do not blame them one bit. You know who I blame? I blame the mama That's who I blame. I blame the mama, because when we have children, we are meant to protect them at all costs. Not because somebody says some rah-rah words to you that you're ready to go off and start a whole war. Let me share something with you. Anybody that's from the projects and from the hood, we know if you on some demon time. We know that. We could tell it in you. Our spirits tell who is who. You understand? You ever get that pit in your stomach when you somewhere and it's not right? That means get out of Dodge. That's what it means. Get out of Dodge. But no, because you ready to battle with this guy over some words, your son's life is gone. And you're going to do a couple years in prison, but your son going to do the majority of the years. And he only 14. But you got everybody talking about, oh, but it's mama, but it's mama. And this young man lose his life because it's mama. Oh my goodness. This is the thing that breaks my heart. This is the thing that breaks my heart, because we agree with this foolery. We agree with it. He did the right thing. Y'all called him young soldier. Young soldier. Can you imagine? Where he's supposed to be in school. He's supposed to just be entering high school. He's supposed to be able to be attending dances, going to plays, playing his video game. And this is why I say fathers are needed. But nobody believes me. You don't believe me. Our community can be saved. It can be. Our community can be saved. It can be saved. But nobody wants to seek the answer. And the answer is, it's the Father. It's the Father. Stop choosing any type of man you lay down with and have children with. Stop choosing these men that you just want to open up your legs for, and that's it. It's like I'm the only one that is weeping for this young man. I'm not even weeping for the one that was on demon time. The one that is unalived, I am not. And to the family, I'm sorry, but I am not weeping for him. I'm weeping for the baby that's 14 years old. That's who I'm weeping for. That's the one that's in trouble. Because y'all don't know what kind of life this boy gonna live in that prison. You don't know what's gonna happen to him in that prison. Mrs. She said, Ricky Williams, red lipstick vibe. Good morning, y'all. How are you this morning? Latoya, how are you? How's everything? Thank you for tuning in this morning. I greatly appreciate all y'all comments. I'm on fire this morning, so it was hard for me to say good morning to everybody. I am so upset. And this thing was bothering me in my spirit at 5-something this morning. My husband had to bring me back down to bed and told me, lay down. You cannot go do no live. Go lay down. So I was itching to get on social media this morning because I was so upset and heartbroken at the same time. I don't care if it was Chicago. Everybody have hood areas, no matter what state you live in. We have a choice to walk away, or we have a choice to walk into foolery. And there was a window of opportunity When this man started jumping up talking about, oh, if you say one more word, if you say one more word, that was the time to leave. That was the time to leave. And no matter what else he said, okay, no matter what else he said, I would have still walked out of the restaurant. Everybody asking, where did the son get the piece from? But they said the piece belonged to the mama. There's nothing wrong with you having a weapon, but if you didn't teach your child the importance of the weapon and you didn't teach them that something can come out of this that is evil, then what was the reason for the gun to come? See, when you bring a weapon, it is to bring peace, right? It's to bring peace when you bring a weapon, right? That's what they say. But it's not. All it did was bring destruction. Now a family got to bury this one. And now the other family got to wait for this one to come home. And he might be 50, 60 something years old before he come home. All of y'all want to say in the comment section talking about is self-defense. That was not self-defense. All of y'all want to be fake lawyers. It was not self-defense. Men, this message is for you, men. I don't teach men. You know, I tell y'all that all the time. I do not teach men. My channel is for women. But I have more men in my channel than women. I got 89% of men in my channel than women. So my brothers, since y'all here listening to me do this rant, take care of your babies. Go get your babies. Go get your babies. Watch who you have children with. See, women are children's first teacher. She can lead him into foolery or she can lead him into greatness. And this incident that happened was led into foolery. I'm done, y'all. I'm done. I'm finished. I'm finished with my rant. I got this out. So I'm not going to come on no more. I got this out today. I'm done. Because I was so heartbroken at all the comments that y'all left on social media. And some of them didn't make no sense to me. And it hurt me. And I'm shocked. And I want you to be advised, I will be blocking the ones who put that foolery in my comment section. I will be blocking you today. Because I don't like nonsense like that. I will be blocking you today. Yes, I come to social media to get people to follow me. I come to social media for you to like my content. But if you put foolery in my comment section, I will block you. Everybody have a wonderful day. Instagram, I'm going to let you out first. YouTube, my family. Please, everybody, tune in to Ricky Williams on Instagram. His channel and his content is nothing but fire. Red Lipstick Vibe. This sister brings nothing but education to everything. Charts, all this. Sister always on point. Y'all check out her channel on YouTube. Harris Tribe Media Group. This powerhouse got nothing but fire for y'all. Y'all make sure y'all tune in to their content on YouTube. Okay? Nothing but fire. Nothing but fire. Also, Ivan, how are you? Good morning, my dear. Thank you for tuning in. I greatly appreciate that. Everybody, have a wonderful day. Y'all take it easy.